Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, as the director recently revealed that he spoke to Eminem about ideas for his Snoop collaboration music video that didn't work out, that involved Eminem canceling cancel culture. And this has sparked some interesting reactions so far on social media. Some even described it as, in quotes, cringy, and we'll get to more on this in a bit. Today we also have more that sparked some intense drama on the web after 21 Savage said Nas is not relevant, and all hell broke loose. And today we have more on Drake, who looked to throw some shade Taylor Swift's way after she retained the #1 spot on the Hot 100 this week. Check it out from Drake's IG stories that made its way to Twitter. Oh, someone is mad, loudly crying emoji, in response to this from Drake, where he blocked off Taylor's #1 song and added the caption, at 21 Savage, congrats my brother. But there's more from Drake's camp on this. A report goes, Vinyl's producer of Drake and 21 Savage, Rich Flex, seemingly shades Taylor Swift after she blocked them on the Billboard Hot 100. The world knows what the real #1 song is, no tricks on this side. And via his IG stories, where Vinyl's shared a screenshot of the Global 200 chart that shows Rich Flex occupies the #1 spot. And what they mean by no tricks is the fact that Taylor Swift has been criticized for releasing multiple versions of the same song to retain the #1 spot on the Hot 100. But some users have hit back. One added a screenshot of the Global 200, excluding the United States, with the caption, I'm pretty sure the world outside the United States thinks it's the real #4. And speaking on Drake and 21 Savage, well, 21 has been in hot water for his comments on Nas' relevance in hip-hop recently.
What y'all saying relevant though? I don't feel like he's relevant. I just feel like he got.
No, none of them are relevant.
Man, I don't feel like Nas is relevant.
Coogee rapping Kane dropped the project and that shit was ass.
Hold on, who said none of them are relevant?
One mic.
No, he's not. He's not relevant. He just has a loyal ass fan base.
Thank you.
He just has a loyal fan base that and he still make good ass music. But
they don't
like,
have a core fan base.
And this has sparked reactions all over the place from King Crooked. Nas is relevant, next discussion. And in response to Crook, a user states, you guys taking this too far. 21 meant that Nas wasn't mainstream relevant right now, still upped his music, still upped his fan base. And Crook responded, yeah, he absolutely gave some flowers, but could have chose his words differently, for sure. We can ignore it or speak up for the culture. Hip-hop heads have been going in on 21 Savage for hours. Check this out from Ebro, for instance. I think 21 Savage should have a list of demands to rejoin hip-hop for saying Nas is irrelevant. Laughing emojis, love you bro. Assignments like memorize NY State of Mind. Though in his case, I smell double standards, as if 21 said this about Eminem, it'd probably be rationalizing 21's opinion right now. Most of these hip-hop heads would side with 21 if it was Eminem. But back on topic, some users believe Drake's giving 21 an ego boost, makes an album with Drake and thus gets a #1 and start talking all kinds of ish. Facepalm emoji, I am certain Nas will be more relevant in 100 years than 21 will ever be. 21 will be lucky if people remember him years down the line. Though some Nas fans seem to agree with 21. What 21 said is pretty accurate, and I'm a diehard Nas fan. He's a legend past his prime, but still doing his thing. He's not a main character like Drake, Kendrick, Future anymore. It's okay. If 21 was talking about current numbers, then it'd be correct because so far, King's Disease 3 has earned around 6.8 million streams since it dropped on global Spotify, and 21 believes we took it out of context. Check this out. I would never disrespect Nas or any legend who paved the way for me. Y'all be trying to take stuff and run with it. Facepalm emoji. Moving on, Jesse Wellens was on the Roman Atwood podcast recently, where he revealed he spoke to Eminem about ideas for his Snoop collab video that involved canceling cancel culture that was turned down by Eminem.
I pitched him this idea, oh, I got Eminem now, this is going big. And I was like, Eminem, I want you to cancel culture. And he was like, I'm not touching it. It was basically like he's his Slim Shady character, like the Jason with the hockey mask and the chainsaw. And he busts into like a like a cabin, right? And it's a bunch of TikTokers and people of this time, you know, vaping, TikTok dancing, ring lights, all the stereotypical shit that everyone's on their phone. Busts into that with a chainsaw, cuts off someone's arm, and like, you know, all the TikTok people are like, oh shit. And then he grabs his severed arm that's holding his phone and he starts filming himself. And he's like, yo, look at that shit. Shh. And he's like into it because it's content. But they're not scared of him. They all think it's content and they love it. And they're filming it, right? But it's like, think of like a old school Jason horror film, right? Have you ever watched those back in the day?
Yeah.
That's the way I wanted to shoot it. And then eventually, you know, the story progresses. And then they're like, you know what? This music video has gone too far. Cancel Eminem.
And their reactions to this have been mostly in line with Eminem's response to the idea.
But he wasn't into it.
On Reddit, a user expands, I wonder why that fell through, LOL. Sounds like a cringy Tom McDonald video. Thank God Eminem isn't one of those horny in quotes cancel culture rappers. Maybe he can go make a Chris Webby video or something, since unfortunately Webby went down that lane as of late. Another user expands, that would have been so freaking corny, but still worth it to see M in the old hockey mask outfit. And on the other end, on Twitter, some believe LM for saying no, what the F? Some of you fans are just the soft ones. He said no, cause it would cost him too much, not cause he thought it was not right thing to do. But what do you guys think of this concept, inspired by classic horror films? Tell us below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, and see you on the next one.